Good morning, students. Today we will start Nernst equation. Before starting about the Nernst equation, let's remind whatever the topic we have discussed in the previous class. Like this Nernst equation, it is to calculate the electrode potential of those metal where the concentration of this one is not in unity. But before that, we have discussed how to calculate the electrode potential of any of the metal by mean of taking standard hydrogen electrode. One is taken as standard where the value of hydrogen is taken as 0, and with the help of this one, by seeing the voltmeter and deflection in ammeter, we can easily calculate whatever the electrode potential of any of the metal. So here Nernst equation, it is given for those type of metal and those electrolyte where the concentration is not in unity. So here it is already discussed that the tendency of metal to lose electron or tendency of its ion to gain electron, it is depends only on the concentration of ion in solution. And here the tendency to lose or gain electron is expressed in terms of electrode potential. Therefore, the value of electrode potential is because of the change with variation in concentration of the ion. It means whenever we are calculating the electrode potential, there may be variation can be seen because of the change in the concentration. So this one, the quantitative relationship between the concentration of ion and electrode potential is given by Nernst equation. Like if we need to calculate the electrode potential of any of the metal, here one example is given, like this is metal which is going to gain electron. Whatever the number of electron it is needed, this one is going to gain electron and then it get converted into simple metal. Here it is in the aqueous form, here it is in the solid form. Because here it is in ionic form it means it is in the aqueous form. So the Nernst equation can be written as E m n plus by m, that is the cell representation that already we have discussed in the electrochemical cell, is equal to E naught mn oblique m plus RT upon NF, where R is gas constant, T is temperature, N is the number of electron transfer. Like here, whatever the number 2 or 1 number of electron they are going to transfer, this you have to write in place of N. F is the Faraday's constant, and here this one you have to write, like if the value here the sign which is given is positive, then you have to write cathode upon anode, and in some of the book it is given negative here. So if negative is given, then you have to write anode upon cathode. You can write anything, either negative or positive. See here in this one it is given as negative. So if it is negative, then you have to write first anode and then cathode, or positive then cathode upon anode. So here it is given natural log of anode upon cathode, but here this natural log can be converted into simple log by adding 2.303. So here by adding this one, it can be written as 2.303 RT upon NF log anode upon cathode. We all know what is RT and what is NF. So by mean of this, or by this equation, it helps us to calculate the electrode potential of those metal where the concentration of their electrolyte is not in unity, or different type of concentration is taken. So how to calculate this one? One more thing that you have to take care about, that it may be noted that while using Nernst equation, the concentration of solid is always taken to be unity, while the concentration of gas is expressed in terms of their partial pressure. Unity means here whenever you are writing any of the thing like in metal as solid, so the value of this one is taken as 1 only, and if it is in the aqueous form, then the value of this one will be given in the question. But if the solid one in the question, if the value is not given, then you have to assume it as 1. See how to calculate. Like here, calculation of cell potential using Nernst equation. How to calculate? Like if we are having electrochemical cell in which at anode we are having zinc or at cathode we are having copper. That already one example already we have discussed about this one. So anode we have zinc and at cathode we have copper, so it could be represented as E cathode minus E anode to calculate the cell potential. Then using Nernst equation, this is the value that you have to use. This 0.059, it is all total of whatever the value, that is 2.303 RT upon F. All the value of this one, all total, by calculating this one we get 0.059, and 2, it is the number of electron that is transferred, that is 2, it is given here. Now because here we are talking about copper only, so Cu2 plus upon Cu. For zinc it is Zn2 plus upon Zn. Same thing we have to write, only this zinc and copper here we have changed. But on taking these two together, here we know that because here this zinc and this copper, it is present in the solid form, so on combining these two, what we will get? Here we are getting that ECu2 plus Cu minus EZn2 plus Zn plus 0.059 upon 2 log Cu2 plus Zn upon Cu and Zn2 plus, because Cu and Zn, it is in the solid form, that's why the value of this one is taken as 1. So by removing this one we get this factor, that is cell potential is equal to E naught shell minus 0.059 minus or plus 0.059 upon 2 log Cu2 plus upon Zn2 plus. The value of this one will surely be given in the question, and by mean of that this you can easily calculate any of the cell potential of any of metal by mean of Nernst equation. We will solve some of the numerical on the basis of this one, but not now, it will be later on. Second thing that we have to discuss here related to the Nernst equation is that equilibrium constant from the Nernst equation. Here we also know that the galvanic cell does not continue working and stop working after some time. Actually, why does it stop working after some time? Because we know that whenever there is transfer of electron take place from one half shell to another half shell, there is difference in the electrode potential takes place, or because of this one there is an increase in the concentration of metal cation around anode due to oxidation takes place, and consequently electrode potential of cathode decreases and that of anode increases with the passage of time. And because of that, a stage reaches when the potential difference becomes zero and flow of electron becomes stop, and they reaches to the equilibrium state. And whenever it reaches to the equilibrium state, we have discussed in class 11 that equilibrium state can be represented, concentration of equilibrium can be represented as Kc, and Kc is equal to product upon reactant always. So this is our product upon reactant. If the value of this one is taken as 1, then this is our product and reactant. Then by this one that already we have done now only, in place of this Cu2 plus and Zn2 plus we can easily write log Kc. Everything is same, only you have to write Kc here. And because here we are talking about the equilibrium, so the rate of forward reaction and the rate of backward reaction, they are equal, and the reaction becomes equilibrium. That's why the value of this E shell is become 0. Then here we have to put 0 only, and then this E naught shell we have to calculate, and it is equal to E naught shell is equal to 2.303 RT NF log Kc. So with the help of this one we can calculate equilibrium constant also by mean of Nernst equation. So here this value of R is also given because the temperature is taken as constant or standard temperature. So putting all these value, like E naught shell is equal to 2.303 into 8.314 into 298 upon n into 96500, that is the value of Faraday's constant. N is what? N is the number of electron transfers. So taking these all together, 2.303 and the value of gas constant, temperature and Faraday's constant, on calculating this one we will get the value, that is 0.059. Directly you can write, there is no need to write this much of things. That's why directly you can write this E naught shell is equal to 0.059 upon n log Kc. So by mean of this, with the help of Nernst equation, you can easily calculate equilibrium constant. Okay, So next thing we will discuss in the next class. Okay, thank you.